Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So literally a year ago, I changed over to these taillights. Now I ran a few different set of taillights in my time with the STI. Obviously I ran the stock ones, and then I ran a modified OEM Plus stock taillight. Basically what was done, a stock taillight was cut open, all the chrome bezels on the inside were painted black, and then it gave it a very, very nice dark cherry look. It wasn't as bright, vibrant red, which was really nice. I really, really like that look. But ultimately I wanted to try something aftermarket and see what I thought. After that, I went to the new Subispeed Evo tails. So I had the Evo tails for a little while. Actually, I only had them for about a week. I wasn't crazy about them. The style, I much prefer the C light style to match the front and the headlights. I ended up selling them off, and then I ended up getting these, which I really, really liked. I've had zero issues. All the LEDs still work. There's no issues with these at all. But I just wanted to try the new ones. Now, the new ones are the V2 versions. Basically, this is their, most recent style change since they did the TR style, which is this style, what they call it. And I've always liked these. I thought they were really nice looking. They're a little bit more OEM looking to me, just because they look a little bit cleaner, a little bit more OEM looking. One of the things I wasn't crazy about the current TR style ones that I have on now are the individual LEDs. So you can see all the LEDs for the blinker, the reverse light, as well as the brake light around here. They are really, really nice. I do like these. I love the C light. I think that looks really nice. That is the light that turns on when you turn the lights on, but these LEDs here are the brake lights. This little section right here is the reverse, and then all over here is the blinker. And it still looks nice, but the individual LEDs, it kind of throws it off for me. While I still think it looks nice, I think they can improve on the style. So I really wish they would take these and do something about the individual LEDs. If they did that, I'd be sold. I'd be getting them. So I just wanted to try basically the other style that I haven't yet, which is the V2 style. It still has the factory C light look. It's just a little bit different shape, a little bit more aggressive. And then over here is the reverse light, and your turn signal is actually a C light. So these are actually sequential as well. So you can have the C light go as sequential turns, or you can just have them blink like a normal turn signal. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. I'll probably do the sequential because I have these over here as a sequential. And I've always liked that look. So we'll see. So a very, very simple install. It's literally 3 bolts. You can see them on the back here. 1, 2, 3. You literally just unscrew. I believe they're 8 or 10 millimeter. I forget which one. And then you just plug everything in. Everything is plug and play. As you can see, the little plug here. This one right here, this actually turns the sequential on or off. You either keep it plugged in or you unplug it if you want sequential or not. So it's as simple as that. With the TR style, they actually have a little switch in the back, which I'll show you once I take them off. You can just toggle it back and forth if you want sequential or not, which is a little bit nicer. I think they should have done it on these. I don't know why. This is a little bit quicker workaround. Still does the same effect, but the TR style I think is a little bit nicer in that regard, since there is a little switch. But these are really, really nice. The thing that I actually really, really loved about these is there's no individual LEDs. Everything is covered with a nice diffuser, so it looks really clean, very OEM plus looking. So that is kind of the reason why I wanted to try them out. Another cosmetic difference on these is you can kind of see it. It's kind of hard to see with all the glare, but you can see the body line right here stops. So it comes around here. I'll show you on the car real quick in a second, but the taillight body line stops right here, and then it kind of bulbs out right here, which I kind of like because it makes the rear end look a little bit wider. But we'll see if I really like it on the car or not. But we'll take a look on the current lights. So as you can see, the body line right here flows all the way through the taillight. So it is a very, very clean, very OEM looking taillight. But on the new one, it kind of cuts off right here and then it bumps out. And that's simply because of the C light style. It kind of wraps around on the side here, which is nice as well. It adds a little bit light on the side of the car as well. You do have the little lights over here too, but it's just the style. I still think it looks really good. I don't think it's going to bother me that much. Honestly, I think it's going to look a little bit more aggressive, a little bit wider on the rear, which I personally like. I'm not going to do an install video or a DIY of how to do it. It's very, very simple. It's literally 3 bolts, and then you just plug them in, and then you're done. But I just wanted to show you the differences between the two, see which one I like more, and then go from there. So let's go ahead and get these installed and then see what I think. Went ahead and installed the passenger side. I'll show you real quick. I just want to show you the comparison between the two. So this is the current Subispeed TR style that I have been running with the red bar. Very, very nice. And then we'll come over to this side. This is the new Subispeed V2 version, or the newer version that they have. I really, really like this style. I think mainly because you don't see the LEDs in it. It looks super, super clean. It goes really well with lapis. I'm sure it goes well with any color. But the red coloring is very, very nice. It's more of a darker red. I'm not a big fan of vibrant red on taillights on any car. So these sea lights and the little reflector over here, and also inside here as well, it's a very, very dark red, which I prefer. Now, if we go to the other side, you can notice this is more of a vibrant red, which obviously still looks very, very good. But I just kind of prefer the darker cherry look of the red sea light on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the differences and, you know, how everything lights up, how everything works. I ran through everything just to kind of go through the functions and see what I thought. Kind of off camera, and I absolutely love these. With the rear end, I was always kind of back and forth on what I wanted to do. Something seemed off, but now that I got these tails on, honestly, it really, really changes the rear end, and I think it makes it look way better. So let me go ahead. I'll show you the differences between the two just so you get an idea, but I'm definitely a big fan of these. All right, so we got the running lights on. Basically, this is what the car looks like when the lights are on, you know, just driving at night. So as you can see, the red bar looks really, really nice on the TR style. I did not like the white bar like on the Evos that I had, mainly because it looked pink when it was lit up. In person, it looks very, very dark red. Let's go over to the new TR style. Now on camera, it looks like you can see the individual LEDs. In person, you cannot. The actual cover, or the actual sea light here, is a diffuser. So it looks very, very clean, very unison. I know on camera it's kind of confusing because you can literally see each LED, but it does not look like that in person. It looks very nicely diffused, very clean, and I really, really like this look. Let's go ahead and show you the functions of each. You know, the reverse lights, turn signals, the brake lights, just kind of all the different functions. So you guys can see the difference between the two, but I'm really, really liking these. All right, so this is the turn signal on the TR style. It is a sequential on the bottom. You can turn that on or off with the little switch on the back. Very, very clean, looks good. Let's go ahead and show the turn signal on the new taillight. All right, so this is the sequential mode on the new taillight. Super clean. I really, really like that sequential sea light turn signal. It's very, very OEM looking. It's very, very German in my eyes, very Audi, looks really clean. And the nice part about it, it kind of simplifies the taillight. You know, there's not a bunch of different LEDs everywhere, different functions. The only things that really light up are the sea lights, the reverse light here, as well as a little side reflector as well. So on the other side, you have the bottom reverse lights, you have the brake lights that kind of are in here. So there's just a lot more things to go wrong, a lot more LEDs. So this kind of just simplifies it, which is really my style. So let's go ahead and put the reverse lights on and show the difference between the two. All right, so this is the reverse light on the TR style. Let's go to the other side. This is the reverse light on the V2 version. I really wish it was the full clear right here. I don't know why they stopped it. It still looks super, super clean and really, really nice, but it's just really bizarre that they wouldn't continue that. Most likely they just had a LED strip or LEDs to fit, you know, that much. So that's why they didn't, you know, extend it. But either way, I really do wish it kind of went the whole way. But it is honestly way brighter. I'm having a hard time looking at this right now. The other side is just that small little strip on the bottom. It does do a little bit when you're reversing, but these honestly, I think are going to be much better when reversing. They're actually going to help you reverse when you're backing up and light up the road or wherever you're backing up. I'm definitely a bigger fan of these reverse lights. These things are bright. I'm looking the other way right now because I can't even look at them. So really, really nice. I just wish it continued all the way, but still looks really, really good and functions very, very nicely. The last and final function of the taillights I want to do is the brake lights. So on this side, I'll show you real quick. These LEDs right here are the brake lights, so that lights up. And what's nice about the new one is the whole sea light is the brake light, so that lights up when you brake. So let's go ahead and show you the difference. So now we are able to see the difference between the two in terms of the functionality of it. Let's go and install the driver's side so we can get a full picture and see what it looks like complete. All right, guys, so this is like the next day. I just wanted to get some outside shots for you, but these are the new tails. Absolutely love them. I think they look way better, way more aggressive, and it makes the rear end look a little bit wider because of the, you know, the little bit of the bulge on the outside instead of, you know, the body line falling all the way through, but really, really clean. It looks very, very OEM. So like I said, you can't see the LEDs in person. It just looks like a nice, even light. It's nice and diffused. It's just the camera picking it up. So, but yeah, it looks really, really good, really aggressive. I'm actually really liking these more than the other ones. I was on the fence about it when I first put them on, but after seeing these outside and kind of seeing them, you know, lit up and everything, I think they look really, really good. I like that a lot. So let me run through the functions real quick just so you can see them. I know I did it inside the garage, but let me just kind of show you outside so you get a better idea. But yeah, really, really liking them. I think they look really good. That's all I got for you for this one. If you have any questions at all, be sure to ask them below. In the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you in the next one.